Welcome to the show. Welcome to the podcast. It's IdeaHug. IdeaHug, the place where we give your ideas a big fucking hug. We want to hug your idea and kiss your idea. If you have an idea, send your idea to myideahug@gmail.com and we'll try to get it on the show. You made it to the show. You made it to IdeaHug. We got a great submission for you tonight. We got a great show. I had a good day. I had a solid day. I worked my ass off today. In the studio on some different projects. I did some writing. Hell yeah. Thanks for coming down to the IdeaHug podcast. With you, as always, is me, K Money, the voice of IdeaHug. The director of IdeaHug, the badass behind the vision, the showrunner. Yeah. I've got with me tonight a good producer, and I've also got with me a nice glass of whiskey. It's a bourbon. It's a true bourbon. It's making me feel right. It's making me feel just right. It's a cold ass winter, and actually I can't say that. It is winter, but it hasn't been super cold. It's actually been warm as fuck. And I'm thankful. I gotta express gratitudes. God damn it. I gotta express some gratitudes. But I do have a bourbon. And it's making me feel warm. And I'm thankful for this awesome warm winter. On the West Coast, at least. I heard you fuckers on the East Coast just got hammered. Ice storms. Historic cold. I think we have historic warmth on the West Coast. Damn. We are at IdeaHug on the podcast tonight. I love it. I love it. IdeaHug is all about helping people manifest their ideas, explode their ideas, take their ideas to the next level. You can subscribe to us on iTunes. Check out our website. You can listen directly on YouTube or at IdeaHug.com. Listen whenever, wherever. Tonight's submission comes from a lady that we know is connected to our studio. It comes from a woman. A great woman. A woman who loves football. Here's her idea. Her idea is that the Super Bowl should be a national holiday. Let it sink in. The Super Bowl should be a national holiday. Now, in a few minutes, I'm going to give my 3 thoughts. I'm going to help hug this idea, expand this idea, blow this idea up. Somebody should take this and run with it. The NFL could use this momentum. Right now, the NFL is losing viewers. The Super Bowl is losing viewers. The product of NFL football is dying a little bit. Some of the factors are that it's a brutal sport. When the concussion kind of exposure was released and people started understanding and finding out what concussions and what injuries were doing to NFL players, it became a turnoff. The sport got watered down a little bit on top of that. There was also controversies about domestic violence, and rightfully so. Because in order for the NFL to keep its product high and hopping, they kind of have to gloss over the fact that it's a very injury-laden career. It's a very injury-laden entertainment. People are having brain damage. There was years and years that went by where people were getting concussed multiple times a game and was never reported. It was never diagnosed, cared for, treated. Superstars were abusing their wives and girlfriends, and it was getting glossed over and hidden. Accountability for being a group of high-standing moral people took a back seat. So the NFL it's losing viewership. The product is being watered down. It's being diluted. If somebody worked to make the Super Bowl a national holiday, that would put a spring back in the step of the NFL product. And I'm not saying like, write to Congress and get a bill passed that says everybody gets the Monday after the Super Bowl off so that we can just party our fucking brains out on Super Bowl Sunday. Keep the government out of it. Jesus Christ, keep the fucking government out of it. Don't write to Congress, create a movement. Create a national movement. Create a movement where organizations, businesses know, like, we just can't make our people come in on Monday. Start a movement. CEOs, bosses, directors, managers, they know that Monday is just a day off. This would be so good for the NFL, and it would be good for us to have another holiday. I think we got some holidays in January, February. Let's add this one to it. Let's peacefully protest to get the Monday after the Super Bowl off so that on Sunday we can just get slaughtered. I like this idea. I like this submission. I think it's got some traction. And there's a whole industry that could come with it. We'll talk about that a little bit later in my 3 thoughts. Making the Super Bowl into a national holiday. Making the Super Bowl into a national holiday. I like this. It's unfortunate right now that low spot that the NFL is in. Now, don't get me wrong, the league itself and the league team owners are making billions of dollars. Okay? People still love the Super Bowl. People still love football. But it could be better. It could be better. You could have more hype. Imagine if the Saturday leading up to the Super Bowl was a bigger deal than Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, and people are just getting slizzard. And then Monday's a day off. And all the things you could do on that Monday. The after party. The recovery party. Make the Super Bowl a national holiday. Let's just do it. Wow. I like this. We're going to take a quick break. And then we will share my 3 thoughts on how to expand this idea, make this idea better, and give some traction to this cool idea. We'll be back in a sec. Yeah, we're back. We're back at IdeaHug. The idea submitted today comes from a woman in our studio. Women love football too. Women love football too, and it should be no surprise. One of our coworkers submitted the idea that the Super Bowl should be a national holiday. We should lobby for this. We should lobby our bosses, our CEOs, our companies. Make Super Bowl a national holiday. Everybody gets that Monday off. God, could you imagine how good this would be for the NFL? It would also be good for economy. In the interest of spending and consumers in our country. This would be good. Make the Super Bowl a national holiday. And not from the government down. Not from writing bills and actually putting this into play and requiring. Let's not force him. Let's just create such an outcry and so much fun that this has to be the way. All right, this is the portion of the show where we hug this idea and we give it 3 thoughts and we expand on this. Some things that could really help this take shape. If you're an NFL marketer, if you're in marketing for the NFL, for any of the teams, for any of the sub-products of the NFL, apparel, youth leagues, flag football, take some notes here because here are some good things that will probably get you a promotion. And at IdeaHug, we never ask you to pay us back. All these ideas are free. They're given away. Go make the world a better place with them. I ask that you would just buy me my next tattoo. If this idea goes big and you make some marketing dollars off of it, buy me my next tattoo. I want to get a tattoo of the planet Nibiru. Nibiru. The 9th planet, the 10th planet. Shit. Okay, here's my 3 thoughts on this idea of making the Super Bowl a national holiday. Number 1, in your workplace as a manager or as an employee, let's start lobbying that the Friday before the Super Bowl is a work party time. There becomes a national tradition where Friday before the Super Bowl, before Superbowl Sunday, before everyone takes their shift off, there's a work party, a morale booster. Get the office pool going for Super Bowl bets. Have some giveaways. Give some benefits to your employees. Grab onto the momentum and the hype of Super Bowl weekend. And let's inaugurate this national holiday thing by having work parties on that Friday. And let the NFL subsidize this a little bit. Let the NFL push marketing that says, how's your Friday work party for the Super Bowl going? Let the NFL pour into it. Give some incentive for us to do this. It would only bring money and hype and excitement back to NFL and the Super Bowl. In order to see Super Bowl Sunday become a national holiday, and I like this idea, I like this submission. Let's have Friday work party. And let's also do, on Friday before the Super Bowl, everyone gets off early. Everyone gets off early. Work parties. It would be so cool. And it's a great time because it's February, right? First week of February is usually when the Super Bowl hits. And it's that time of year where we're just we're getting over our hangover from the fun of New Year's and Christmas. This would be a great little spot for us. And there's just kind of this expected consumer thing where workers across America have a party, a pre-Super Bowl party on Friday at work. And it's embraced by corporate America. Don't make people go to the Sunday Super Bowl party. That's so awkward. You got to go to your boss's fucking house and hang out and kiss ass. No, do it at work. Give people a few hours off of work. I guarantee it's going to help productivity. And anytime someone finds out that there's an extra 6-pack of soda in the break room or chips and salsa in the break room, everyone at work is stoked. A little food and a little drink goes a long way. Have Super Bowl pre-parties on Friday. Let it become a national phenomenon, a tradition. Not just here in America, but across the globe. Let's start Super Bowl weekend early. And it become a thing that's so popular where people just say, hey, how was your Friday Super Bowl party at work? Oh, it was cool. We just talk about it like everyone has them, because we will. NFL could lead by example. NFL marketers, grab onto this. Make this a thing. Shame people for not having this. Make people feel like they need to have this. Make companies feel like they need to have this. Get people who aren't interested in Super Bowl and football interested in it. Create a marketing push for this. The Friday work party before the Super Bowl. And it just becomes a thing. Could be fun. I like it. That's thought number 1. Number 2. Make the NFL product a little bit better. If we're going to try to draw people in and give more broad appeal, make the product better. Obviously, make the NFL product safer. I'm okay if there's less violence in the NFL. Actually, God damn it, the violence is getting to me. I'm a huge sports fan. I played football. I love watching the games. There have been some great games this year. But the violence is getting to me. It's depressing and saddening to see grown men get knocked out. And we're so aware of concussions and we're so aware of the damage that's happening to people's brains. A concussion, when someone's brain is being jarred and knocked against their skull. It's getting to me. I'd rather not see it. I'd rather not have it. Make the product safer. Make it more appealing to a broader audience. Less violent. There's a number of things you could do here. NFL has concussion protocol and they have some things put together and they're working on this. Safer tackling, penalties for illegal hits, no helmet to helmet contact. I can appreciate that. Somebody said the other day on IdeaHug, an idea was submitted that NFL should go to flag football or some sort of electronic touch. I don't think the NFL would lose popularity if there was no violence. If it was more of a athletic thing, it was based on. If it was more based on like touch football or flag football techniques, I think you would see a new type of athlete develop. I think you would see new markets open. I don't think it would necessarily lose as much prestige as people think. I don't think we shortchange Americans by thinking that they love the violence of the sport. That's not why I love it. I love it for the tension, for the thrill, to see Tom Brady come back from 2 touchdowns down in the 4th quarter. I love the end of the game and the drama. I love the athleticism. We are more enchanted by a long bomb 40-yard pass into the end zone than we are by a violent tackle, a violent hit. Make the product safer. If the NFL wants to see Super Bowl weekend become a bigger thing, a national holiday, make the product safer. Make it more appealing to a broader audience. One way to make it more appealing beyond making it safer is diversify who can be in the NFL. What if there were positions in the NFL where a woman could play? Or somebody who's not 250 pounds and the fastest person on the planet? What if there was some creative thinking that added a few new positions? And the NFL could appeal to a broader context. I like this. I'm liking this a lot. So make the product bigger and better and safer. That's my second thought. And this third thought is the huge one. This is the one on IdeaHug that makes all the money. We want to see Super Bowl become a national holiday. We really have to focus on that Monday. Give everybody that Monday off on Super Bowl Sunday. Make it a thing. And make that Monday, led by the NFL, a huge charity give back day. The Monday after the Super Bowl, the NFL leads the way in giving back to people in need. And then people follow suit. And it becomes a national holiday because we use that Monday to take care of the poor, to take care of people in crisis, to take care of the underprivileged. We just had a riotous, super fun, lascivious, drunken party of a weekend. But on the Monday, when we get the day off of work, on the Monday after the Super Bowl Sunday, we go out and help people. And the NFL leads the way. And their stars lead the way. Multiple events across the country. Building shelters for people in need. And it's right in the wintertime. Visiting sick children in the hospital. And helping their families with financial aid for their expenses. Getting Americans out of their home after a super fun weekend when they know they get the day off, and there is just a national tradition where we, led by the NFL and led by some bigger corporate entities, go give back. This could be huge. The Super Bowl becomes a national holiday because on that Monday, we take care of each other. We reach out to those in need. We volunteer at food shelters. We go down and mentor. Maybe on Superbowl Monday, let's call it, you sit down for 1 hour at the coffee shop and just let somebody who's struggling share their story with you. You do a little mentoring. Take that homeless woman who's flying a sign out on the street, take her grocery shopping on that Monday. This could be big. And quite frankly, a lot of people could be helped, but this could also be a huge marketing ploy for the NFL. It's double-sided. And I don't care if the NFL uses it to make money, because as long as people are getting help, I love it. Make the Super Bowl a national holiday. And we just gave 3 ways in which this could really work. You heard our 3 thoughts. Friday work parties. Get off work early. The national tradition of the Super Bowl Friday work parties. I love it. Number 2 thought is make the NFL product better and safer and more applicable to a broader audience. We gave some points on that. But the biggest thing on how to get this accomplished, on how to make Super Bowl a national holiday and get that Monday as a day off for everyone, is make it a national day of charity. Led by the NFL, led by its biggest stars, maybe also some stars from other major sports and celebrity networks. And it just becomes this massive give back day. And the hype and the buzz all starts going around. What are you doing for Super Bowl Monday? Yeah, we got a cool program in our town. We visit sick kids in the hospital. What are you doing? I'm taking a young man that I met at the Boys and Girls Club. We're mentoring him. We're taking him out to lunch. You know, hear his story. Let him chat a little bit. Let him tell us about his life. Doing some mentoring. Helping guide the underprivileged. What are you doing for Super Bowl Monday? This could be massive. I like it a lot. Great submission, great idea. It's thinking outside the box. These are our 3 thoughts that make your idea better. Thank you so much. If you have an idea you want to send over to IdeaHug, we'd love to hear it. We'd love to hear it. Email us at myideahug@gmail.com. You can leave comments on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Come check us out. And everybody have an awesome Super Bowl Sunday. And maybe even, if we're lucky, we'll get Monday off. Thanks and have a good night.